Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And I saw this story on Niche Gamer earlier today. I was looking for video game news, and yeah, apparently the Unico Manga has been banned in North Carolina after a mom complained that there was violence against a cat.
The Moms from Liberty, I guess.
The moms
for Liberty.
Moms for Liberty.
Unico, like the one from like long time ago, Unico.
Yes. So this is a classic manga series, classic anime. I used to watch the anime. They would run it on the Disney Channel. They used to run Unico, and they used to run The Last Unicorn. And that was actually some of the first.
They Last Unicorn Disney Channel?
Yeah, long
I don't
time
remember.
ago.
I had Disney Channel since the beginning, but I don't remember.
I remember because I remember like right after The Last Unicorn was on, the Edison twins came on.
Yes, I remember the Edison twins.
So, the Edison twins, yeah. Yeah, I love the Edison twins.
I did too.
Yeah.
Most people don't know about the Edison twins.
Yeah,
I love the Edison twins.
early,
I did watch the Edison twins.
Early Disney Channel because they didn't have enough Disney content, so they would.
Like the Edison twins.
Yeah, yeah, and so they went out and they would license other stuff from all over because they had like Kids Incorporated.
Watch that too.
Yeah, that used to be on. That used to be on Saturday mornings, and then. But anyway, they had Unico on. I used to watch it when it come on. Long story short, right? It's a classic. The manga's been out there for years, and I don't know if this is a new book or they just colored the old book. I think it might be a newer book, but yeah, you're thinking, oh my God, they're banning this manga. It's got to be like really dicey stuff. It's like, no, a guy kicks a cat.
Yeah. Now the pages are not showing.
So
when I show up to kick his ass.
So let me get this straight. So we're gonna ban this book because a guy kicks a cartoon cat. But it's perfectly acceptable to have other graphic novels where men and boys are fondling each other and doing stuff.
Yeah,
like that's. Totally...
I don't think this group would approve of those.
No,
either.
I don't think so. But
apparently they're going after manga in general.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
Go out to clownfishminus.com. Check out our merch here. Mm-hmm. You can also join the Plus Club where you get exclusive podcasts and other content. And that content is also mirrored over on Locals, clownfishtv.locals.com. So yeah, this is coming from Niche Gamer. North Carolina bans Unico manga after criticism from Moms for Liberty. So it doesn't sound like liberty to me.
No. Now, Moms for Liberty's heads would explode if they read Dan to Dan.
Oh my God.
Or they saw that last episode.
I haven't watched it yet. You guys.
From last week.
I know Squid King's reading it or has read it, and he's watching it.
He's watching the show.
Yeah,
and Pinky Boo and I watch it as well. And last week's episode would have made their heads explode. Anyway.
So these are some other manga that have been removed. Assassination Classroom, South Carolina. Okay. Black Butler and Soul Eater in Texas. And was it Sasaki and Miyano?
Okay, but
Miyano?
What grades are they being banned from? Like some of these ones like Soul Eater and that, I can see it for older kids, that's the difference. And that's what we said before with other books. Like, some of these books, they should not be in grades that are under a certain, like I'd say under 6th grade or, even like 8th grade and under. But like if you're a high school student, some of these things I don't think are that big of a deal or as big of a deal. So that's why I'm like, are they going after like, because it's for little kids or is it because it's for like, older kids, like some of these books?
Well, no, this is a Scholastic Book Fair.
Well, they have technically book fairs for different grade levels.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably grades.
I'm guessing Unico is more for little kids, but I'm saying some of these other books that were banned are for older kids. That's why I'm asking. Because
of the complaint, the district executive director ordered the manga removed from the Scholastic Book Fair. Yeah, because one mother complained about a cat getting kicked.
Now, I will tell you, okay, because I used to run the book fair for the elementary schools that my kids went to. And I can tell you for a fact that one year we had to pull a bunch of Lego books and Lego, like they had a little Lego set with them, off the shelf. We weren't allowed to sell them at the book fair because the principal said we could not sell them because they had guns. And we weren't allowed to sell them because of a rule at the school that they had guns.
Okay.
But that's not, same thing. It wasn't like one person complained. It was like, I guess it was a rule. But we weren't allowed to sell the Legos to the little kids because they might have a gun with them.
Okay.
It was... So the rest of the PTO and I were like, okay, that's weird, but okay.
When I was a kid, before I moved to California, I lived in Pennsylvania, and I learned to shoot in school.
Yes, and we lived
Literally
in rural
learned to shoot in
Pennsylvania.
school.
Yes.
Yes, so that was actually part of our curriculum. We learned to shoot a gun.
We did not.
Learned to shoot a compound bow.
Did not. Even though
Actually,
our
my
daughter wants to
grandfather
learn,
taught me how to shoot.
our daughter wants to learn to do both. No,
Yes.
we didn't do that here. But in the same school that the book fair was in, it was the same school I went to, and at the time, there's a lot of hunters here. A lot of kids have access. It was a little overkill. We thought, no pun intended.
Like
but,
you're banning this book, and then the next day that kid's gonna be on the front page of the paper with a buck or something.
These are these are kids. It was for kids that and it was for third grade, kindergarten, third grade. And I was like, I get it, but parents can go buy the toys on the shelf and they'll have that too. But the principal made us pull it because of rules at the school, which isn't the same thing as a parent complaining.
Yeah.
But usually it takes more than one parent, but this is apparently a group and they're going around doing this.
Yeah. So, the news might come as a surprise to fans of Unico. It was done by the creator of Astro Boy.
Yes.
It was
grades 3 to 7. That's why I said grades matter, whatever age range
12.
matter.
There's no graphic violence in it or any sexual content. It's true that the magical animals are often in danger, but this is no different than Bambi or the Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
However, after having won several school board elections in the past 2 election cycles, Moms for Liberty has increasingly targeted manga of any type in public schools, with some members going so far as to call Japanese anime in general satanic.
Okay,
so this is just like horseshoe, like we're just boomeranging right around back to the satanic panic in the 80s here. Yeah, they tried to ban My Hero Academia in Tennessee. God, this is insane. So this is the
pages in question.
Yeah. So Unico Awakening, and this is the section here. So this dude is not very nice, but he kicks a cat in the face, and then he shoots at it, but he does not shoot the cat.
And like I said, the next pages of the book is going to show Geeky Sparkle showing up to his house and kicking his ass.
That's right. How dare you?
Because you don't kick kitties. And you sure as hell don't shoot at them.
God, this is insane. They provide a 26-page preview on the website, but doesn't show anything that graphic. The readership for the book is 8 to 12 or 3 to 7, grades 3 through 7. To say I was shocked was an understatement when her kid, I guess, Wes, showed me what was in that book. Personally, I feel like the Scholastic Book Company should be held accountable for making this available to our children. Oh my God. Have you seen some of the other books that come out from Scholastic?
Well, her son's a 6-year-old first grader, right?
Oh, Nikki Fletcher.
First of all, it's not the right age range for your son.
No.
Secondly, Nikki, are you concerned about your son picking a unicorn book? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't care if your kid picks a unicorn book. I think most kids would. I just thought that was funny.
Knowing Scholastic and knowing some of the content in Scholastic graphic novels targeted toward young teens.
Yeah, the older kids, yes.
I'm just saying, like...
This is very mild.
This is very mild. Like, lady, you have no idea what kind of graphic novels are out there right now.
Well, here sounds like her son, he picked it because he thought he loves to draw and thought it would have cool illustrations, which, it does. Yeah. And I understand. I mean, I also understand why a 6-year-old would be very upset by this. I would have been upset by this at 6. I can't even watch Nestor. It's a whole other Christmas donkey. That's a whole other story. But your kid obviously loves good art and manga. So why is the group trying to go out and ruin manga? Oh my God, they're talking about school shootings, but
yeah, well, that's what you were talking about.
That's basically what.
Yeah.
They
said in the wake of school shootings like those at Columbine in '99, Sandy Hook in 2012, schools have become increasingly zero tolerance when it comes to guns, and that's what you said about the book fair you're working at. They took the
gun books away. Wait, that threat is very real and sensitive issue to the country, no matter the age or where we live. Also, I'm sure my child had mentioned the things he saw in this book he got at school of telling. Wait, this book he got at school of telling me not only would he be in trouble, but he would probably go on his record.
What? Yeah, if he mentioned it. So it would go on his record because he's like, hey.
He saw shooting a cat? That was going to go on the record?
Oh, my God.
Well, no, to be fair, schools are being kind of ridiculous anymore. And if your kid brings home something they think is too well written or I actually have experience with this. I'm not going to go into detail.
Yeah, schools are wildly different now than they were when we grew up.
Yeah.
And
Not for the better, I think.
Why is everybody overly sensitive? Why are
I
kids
mean,
not
to be
able
fair,
to
at
cope?
6 years old, this would have upset me too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you know he's a bad guy. Like at
Right,
6 years
but
old.
this wasn't for 6 years old. 6-year-olds.
Yeah, but 6 years old, I was watching Star Wars. I was watching,
That's true.
Dark Crystal. I was watching Labyrinth. I was
That's
watching.
true.
At 10 years old, 8 years old, I was
Valid.
watching Friday the 13th.
Well, I didn't do that.
I was watching.
But if I saw
Nightmare
the
on
guy
Elm
kick the
Street.
cat, I'd be upset. But do I think it's worth banning the book
He
over?
didn't kill
No.
the cat. Don't
didn't-
play Pal World.
Don't kick the. Oh yeah.
Don't play Pal World.
Yeah.
Because you
Your
can
kid
shoot
cannot
them,
play
you can
Pal World.
butcher them, you can. It's the whole thing. I guarantee you, in a year or two, unless this kid lives a very sheltered life, he's going to be like playing Fortnite with his friends. He's going to see stuff he's probably seen worse on YouTube. He has seen more. I guarantee you, this kid has seen worse on YouTube than this graphic novel, and his mom just doesn't know about it.
I just want to pick up the poor kitty and say, "I love you, kitty. Come with me. You can live with me, kitty."
Well, if the kid's an asshole,
I don't care. I still love the kitty.
so get away, kitty. All right,
I love animals.
We're gonna. I know you do. That's why we've
I
got
have
so
a
many.
problem.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Yes.
All right. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.